gentlemen. Live DJing, live. Not dead, live. Asian guy, how are you? Good. You're looking very anime. What style? You Filipino? Chinese? Oh, that's the main kind of Asian. That's the one they make the most of. You can pick them up fairly cheap. They're reasonably priced. What's your name? I'll the jokes now. You doing comedy is like watching, well, you drive. That's... How you guys doing? You good? Good, all right. Hey, giant Asian guy. Wow. Mikey, you're a big one. What style of Asian are you? Look at that, huh? How tall is feet? In Chinese, that's like... It's like 8 feet. Which in Chinese is a lucky number. So that's... And what's your name? Edward. Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah. No doubt. Absolutely, I believe that. What's your Chinese name, Edward? I don't know if you were hesitating or if that was actually your Chinese name. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, my God, I'm so glad this job worked out, guys, because you can't act like this in any other job. Do you realize that? I'd be in HR every day. Russell, do you know why you're here? No. You insulted somebody. Who? Everybody. I'm not good at things Indian people are supposed to do. That's why I do this shit for a living. Everything Indian people can do, I can't do. I'm mad envious when I see Indian people doing smart, intelligent things that involve studying and learning how to do something good. I do. Anytime I see, like, doctors. How many doctors? Do we have any doctors here tonight? Look at that. Look at them. Only in my audience we have that many fucking doctors. Where's the doctor over there? Where are you? Right there. What kind of doctor are you? Gynecologist. Oh, wow. That's, Any openings? And where's the other doctor? You bro? Right there? What kind of doctor are you? Orthopedic. Is that a real doctor? Let me ask the gynecologist. No, she says no. Where's the other doctor? And what are you? Surgeon. That's a real doctor as far as I'm concerned. What kind of... Genital surgeon? Is that what you said? Or general. Oh, general surgeon. Oh, yeah, that makes... It's like, hey, you're cutting into her business. You're, So out of the 3 doctors, you're the least. And that's your buddy with you with the caterpillar on his forehead? Look at that eyebrow. That is fucking incredible shot of that. That is impressive. Damn, that's springtime is here. That thing's gonna turn into a butterfly in no time. You're gonna be... I'm glad there's real doctors here, is all I'm trying to say, because I asked the audience one night, any doctors here? And this Indian guy got up all proud. I'm a doctor. I go, what kind of doctor are you? I'm a psychiatrist. I'm like, that's not a doctor ever. An orthopedic doctor is more of a doctor than a fucking psychiatrist. If shit goes down, you're not hoping there's a psychiatrist around. If you're on an airplane, like, there's an emergency on board. Do we have a doctor? I'm a doctor. I'm a psychiatrist. Sir, this gentleman's having a heart attack. Fuck. All right, let me go talk to him. Sir? Sir? Sir, let go of your chest. Sir, what makes you think you're having a heart attack right now? This goes back to his childhood. What's your name, Dr. Orthopedic? Oh, shit. And where's your family? Saudi. Triple shit, we're all in shit. And where do you practice, here or there? Hamilton, yeah. I mean, oh, great. Being in Hamilton, you must miss Saudi. And Dr. Genitals, Dr. General, sir, what's your name? That's my people right there for sure. We got this shit on lock, Jamal. How long have you been a doctor for, Sandeep?
10 years.
10 years? Brand new, fuck that. How old are you? 41. 41. How long did it take you to become a doctor? Sorry? A long time, yeah, thanks. I think I was already implying that. Actually asking for an actual timeline. Where'd you study? Why didn't you just go to India? You could become a doctor in 4.5 years in India. You know that? If you go to India to become a doctor, 4.5 years and you're a doctor. In North America, 10, 11, 12 years to become a doctor. You know why? Because we're soft over here. Over here.
Well, they need the summer off so their brains can relax.
India's like, fuck you. And they don't learn less in India. They learn just as much, if not more. They just cram it into 4.5 years. India, there's 1 billion, like, we need doctors. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Study, 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 study. Where'd you grow up? Yeah. First of all, you can't let out a hood. Yeah, it's Mississauga, you fucking dummies. All right, it's not like. Not like they were. Oh shit! I was like, yeah, Mississauga. It's Mississauga, and he's a doctor. How gangster do you think his life was? I gotta be honest with you, Sandeep. It's nothing personal, but I would never go to you as a doctor. I would never go to an Indian guy that became a doctor. Especially one that was born and raised in this part of the world. Fuck that. Because if you were born and raised here, you had real dreams, and it was never to become a doctor. Let's be honest. I'd go to an Indian woman that became a doctor. Obviously not you, because, you know, I have boy parts. But I would go to an Indian woman that became a doctor, because when an Indian woman becomes a doctor, that means she really wanted to be a doctor. Because even her parents, sweetie, you don't have to become a doctor. You can just marry a doctor. And she's like, fuck you, I want to be a doctor. I need that kind of determination from my doctor, you know? You had dreams when you were 14 years old, right, Sandeep? And it wasn't to be a doctor. That's not what a 14-year-old dreams. A 14-year-old has dreams that are ridiculous. That your dream at 14 should never be logical. It should just be the dumbest shit you're doing at 14. I'll tell you what my dream was when I was 14. It wasn't to be a comedian. I didn't even know this job existed. My dream, it'll make you feel better about whatever your dream was. My dream at 14, here's what I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life. I thought I wanted to be a dancer. First of all, fuck you, all right? Second of all, I'm not a stripper. I was a break dancer. Yo, I'm going to do this shit forever. Not a realistic goal, though. What was your dream when you were a 14-year-old boy growing up on the mean streets of Mississauga, Sandeep? Now be honest, don't make no bullshit up. Huh? A musician. Did you play any instruments? Oh, well, good. That's a good start. I always have Indian guys, you know, yell out shit that they never did. I wanted to be in the NBA. Did you play basketball? Not once. I just love giant black men. You know, just... What instrument did you play? Guitar. You good? You still throw down on it?
Pretty well.
So you wanted to be a musician. I know what happened. Tell me if I'm right. You're about 17, 18 years old. You're sitting in your room, playing with your guitar. And your mom walked in. You were thinking, I'm going to be a musician. Your mom walked in and, Sandu. Because that's all you need to do for an Indian nickname. All you need is add 2 O's to whatever you want the nickname to be. Sandhu, like, look, Edward. Edwu? Well, that could be your name, Edwu. Sorry, that didn't work, because he might very well be an Edwu. Your mom walks in, Sandhu? You're going to college? Why don't you become a doctor? And you were like, what's wrong with your face? If you become a doctor, you can fix it. You put your guitar down and picked up stethoscope, and it was all over after that. That's why I could never go to you. I don't want my doctor to have had other dreams about being something else. My doctor in America is going to be a black guy from the hood who grew up with every disadvantaged hood. Like in the hood, like where people were like, yo, cuz, let's go kill some motherfuckers today. I want my doctor to be the guy, no, man, I'm gonna be a doctor. And everybody in the hood was like, ain't nobody fuck with DeVaro. He gonna be a doctor and shit. That's how I know I got the right doctor, because he'll say "and shit" at the end of sentences. He'll look pissed off when I walk into the doctor's office. That's the doctor I want. All right, Mr. Peters. Seems your nasal passage is inflamed and shit. Did you fill out this little bitch-ass prescription? Holla at me tomorrow, motherfucker. That's the right doctor for me. I don't want my doctor to be some bratty Indian kid who grew up in Mississauga. Halfway through an operation, just fuck this shit. I want to play guitar. Then the black guy has to run in. Don't worry, dog. I got this. It's gonna hurt and shit. I never had to worry about doing anything great with my life. I didn't have that pressure. I didn't have that Indian pressure that a lot of Indian kids have. Do something great. My parents knew I was an idiot. From a very young age, my parents were like, oh, man. I was a terrible student. I hated school. I never had to work, because my parents never had careers. They never had professions. They just had jobs. There are no professionals in my family on either side. Just a bunch of dummies. You know what I mean? But regular, hard-working people, just regular jobs. My mom worked in Kmart, not in head office, in the store. And my dad worked, I never really understood. You asked my dad what he did. What? I look. Where? At my job. What do you do? Job-related work. I never really understood what my dad did, though. I remember I was 5 years old, my dad was going to work, and I stopped him and go, Dad, where are you going? He goes, work. I go, what do you do? I work at a chicken plant. And then he left. You can't just tell a 5-year-old that you work at a chicken plant and then walk out of the house. I'm 5 years old. I can't comprehend what a chicken plant is. I know what a chicken is, and I know what a plant is. For the next 7 years, I told people that my dad planted chickens. Until I was 12, I was like, Dad, he was going to work. I go, Dad, what exactly do you do? He goes, I check to see if the chickens are good or not. And then he left. And I still didn't know what that meant. I literally pictured my dad standing around, good chicken, stop the bad chicken. I don't even know what he did to the bad chickens. Come here, I want to talk to you for a minute. Come here. Listen, you need to get your shit together, okay? Start clucking like the rest of them. Don't be such a cock. Never had to worry about school. I mean, I did because I was in it. But my parents gave up. They gave up early. They knew, they would literally beg me. They'd be like, son, please, just try and get 50. It's a pass. Just get 50. I'm not bragging, and nor am I glorifying this, but this is an actual mark I got in grade 9 typing, all right? It was 1984. Don't judge me. There were no computers yet. It was actual typewriters. My typing, my final mark was 13%. Even my son. Son, you've hit a new low. Do you realize you get 25% just for signing your name correctly? What fucking name did you put? They gave up when I was a teenager. They did. I remember my only rule when I would leave the house was, I'd be like, Dad, I'm going to the mall. Okay, son. Oh, don't die. That was it. That was their only rule. Don't die. We've already failed enough. We don't need the ultimate failure. Don't die while I'm alive. After I die, die as many times as you want. But while I'm here, don't die. Never had to worry about a career or a job. Well, a job, yes. And just not a profession. I remember my dad, when I was 16, my dad comes to me and goes, son, one day, you won't be in school anymore. I'm going to graduate? No, son. Focus, son. Focus. Come on. It's never going to happen, okay? When you're not in school, you're going to need to get a job. I was like, of course I'm going to get a job. I'm not a freeloader. I go, if you know anybody hiring, let me know. He goes, well, the airport is hiring. Here's how dumb I was. My dad said the airport was hiring, and I was like, oh my God, my dad wants me to be a pilot. I was like, Dad, you want me to be a pilot? Oh my God, son, no, oh my God, no. Oh my God, oh my Lanta, no, oh my God. Son, you are far too stupid for that job. People's lives are at stake. What the hell am I going to do at the airport? My dad goes, baggage handler. What the hell is a baggage handler? My dad sells the shit out of it to me. What's a baggage handler? Son, let me tell you something, okay? These people are an integral part of millions of people's travel plans throughout the year. I was like, damn. Well, what does their job entail? Basically, baggage handler's job is you take the baggage and you put it on the plane. What do I do? You take the baggage and you put it on the plane. I put it on the plane. You put it on the plane. I put it. You put it. Like put. Like put. Don't be stupid, okay? That's putting. Focus, son. Focus. I said, Dad, I want to be a break dancer. Son, you can dance on your break. Anything Indian people can do, I can't do. I'm always impressed whenever you do something intelligent. Like computers, I'm shit on a computer. I'm not good. Are you good on a computer, Edward? You're Chinese, you better be good on a computer. You're fucking making them all day. The least you could do is be good on them. I mean, is that what do you work with a computer for? Yeah, so you, yeah. No. What do you prefer, a PC or a Mac? PC, wow, that's how you know you're good on a computer. People don't believe me when I say I'm not good on a computer, like, you're Indian. You're supposed to be good on a computer. An Indian guy saying he's not good on a computer is like a black guy going, I ain't got no rhythm. PC, that's the show off. You know, that's the, I know how to get on a computer and avoid diseases. I use a Mac because Macs are stupid people friendly. I am a stupid people. The real reason I use a Mac is because I go to a lot of questionable websites. Look, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're gonna surf porn on a Mac. Surfing porn on a Mac is like having sex with a condom on. You know, you're like, I don't care what she has. I'm not gonna get anything. Serving porn on a PC is like raw dogging a hooker, you know? You just, oh my God, it feels good, but I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh my God, it burns when I download. You know, the worst day of my life is when I have a problem with my laptop and I have to call the 1-800 number on the back of it. I don't care that they've outsourced the call to India. That actually makes me happy. The part that bothers me is the guy in India knows who I am. I call up, I'm like, yeah, I'm having a problem with my laptop. Okay, sir, and your good name? I'm like, I'm sorry, your good name. My good name? What is that, my password? You want my password? No, sir, you're a good name. You're a good name? Fuck is my good name? So your surname, your family name? Oh, why don't you say so? Peter. Okay. And your first name? What's that? Your first name? I don't have a forest name, no. Enchanted? I suppose if I was in the forest, my name would be Lost? What are you asking me right now? No, so you're the first name. You're the first name? The fuck is my first name? What is that? Slow it down, buddy. Okay, so you're the first. That's the same fucking thing. Sir, the name you use on a daily basis. Oh, sorry, man. Russell. Okay. No way! Is it really you? I'm all proud. I'm like, yes, it is. He goes, well. All those jokes you made, huh? Now who needs help, huh? Okay, bastard, here's what we're going to do. I am going to mirror your computer. You're gonna what? Mirror your computer. You're going to mirror my computer? What does that mean? I'm going to gain full access to your laptop remotely. Oh, really? And how do you think that? And then I just see the mouse moving around on my screen. I'm like, what the hell happened? He goes, I have gained full access to your laptop. Let's quickly go through your history. You know what? Let's not go through my history. How about that? Let's, well. Lusty grandmas. It was a pop-up. I'm sure it popped up just fine, huh? Seems to pop up 3-4 times a day. How you doing, sir? You good? What's your name?
Vince.
You Italian?
Yeah, I can tell by the way you said Vince. I love it, hey, Vince. I always gotta sound like I'm doing some illegal shit.
I love talking to Italian guys. They always fuck the air when you talk to them. You ever see that?
Bro, where you been?
I'm on the 400. I'm going.
I am not the 400. 401. You don't need to go this way. You need to go that way.
That's your lovely wife with you, Vince? Hi, lovely wife. How are you? How long have you guys been together for? 21 years. Great. Yeah, that's good. Kids? Not you two, I meant, do you have kids? Yeah. One girl. How old? 13. You waited. That's nice. Thought you enjoy each other for a few years and then
Send one home, you know?
she's probably bent over in the kitchen to grab something and you were on the phone giving directions and Vince, I just need to get this pot.
What are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm pregnant. One girl, that's all you wanted, right? One kid? You don't need, yeah, I got one. I got a daughter as well. I like her. She's, one's all you need. I don't want more than one kid. I'm not fucking collecting them, you know what I mean? They're not going up in value, you know, so and done for me. I think the real reason, like, I never wanted more kids is because I know me and I know what an idiot I am. And I'm one of those people who gets dazzled by new things. So I don't want my daughter to be like, you know, the object of everything in my life. And then a new kid come and go, beat it, kid. Look at this one. And then she's like, I thought you loved me. I do. Well, look at this new one. It's so much better. You know, So I know what an idiot I am, so it's just going to be the one and done, you know. You spoiler? Oh, yeah. Where'd you go? How old are you, Vince?
46.
46. We're the same age.
Yeah, no problem. 46.
And you had immigrant parents, Vince? Yeah, from Italy? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Immigrant parents, they don't play. Immigrant parents don't give you idle threats. If they tell you to do something, they fucking mean do that. There's no negotiating. You don't talk back to your parents, or you're Italian, you get a scuff right on your fucking head. Let me tell you what happened. My daughter, right? She was in her bedroom, laying on her bed, and I burst into her room, right? First of all, she's 5. She's not gonna be doing anything weird. Second of all, it's my house. I'll burst into whatever room I want, right? So my daughter's lying on her bed with her iPad watching Frozen, you know, as children do. And so I burst in, baby! And I guess it startled her, but she didn't react like a 5-year-old. She reacted like a woman. She got angry. Not like a little kid. She became a woman instantly. It like, baby! And she went, shh. Without using any words, my daughter went, motherfucker! Do you not see what I'm doing? And if your kid ever calls you a motherfucker, you can't get mad. Because, yeah. You are, Vince. If you weren't a motherfucker, they wouldn't be here. If there's any kids in here tonight, I want you to try calling your dad a motherfucker when you get home. You look buddy when, try it, but you can't do it when you're angry. You got to do it when everything's calm, you know? Like, you're gonna be like at the dinner table, Ma, this pot roast is fantastic. Hey, motherfucker, can you pass the peas? Sure, what the fuck happened? But she got so mad, and it just immediately was, and I just thought it was hilarious. I started laughing immediately. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm a comedian and I find everything funny, or if I'm just a shit parent. But my little daughter went, shh. And I just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And the more I laughed, the angrier she got. Like a real woman. And the angrier she got, the more I laughed, until it was just like, Daddy, stop it! And I'm like, I can't. And then I thought about it. I can't even imagine one single time in my life, let alone at 5, that I could have ever said shh to my parents. Imagine sitting in the living room watching TV and my dad walks in, Rasul.
You don't shush me! I'll throw the TV at you!
This was 1975 when TVs weighed 1,800 pounds. When it was more than just a TV, it was a TV. It was a speaker system. It was a shelving unit. It had a turntable on the top with a cassette deck and an 8-track player. It had a shitty doily that ran across the top. It had a vase with plastic flowers in it for no reason. Do you remember the plastic flowers? They were huge in the Indian world. Indian community, plastic, wait, so we just buy the one flower, one time, and you don't have to replenish it. Genius. Absolute genius. My dad was so cheap. Remember those plastic flowers that were like this long? And they were on a wire plastic. My dad was so cheap, he bought one, but then he bought a vase that was only this big. So we had to bend the wire. So now you have like half a flower and half a wire sticking out. And nobody ever dusted them or cleaned them, so they were never the color they were. You know. People would walk by, ooh. Oh, red, nice. Think about how angry your parents were all the time. They were just mad. Always. I don't know why the fuck they were so mad. They weren't mad at you, they were just mad. Our parents had no problem disappointing us, did they? I'll do whatever it takes to not disappoint my daughter. If I tell them I'm going to do something, I'll do that plus something else. Just, you know, because we're idiots. Because we grew up wanting things. I never had more than I needed. I never did without. But I never had extra shit. Like I would get a pair of shoes every year in September for school, and it was like, son, you're getting one new pair of sneakers. I'm like, yes, let's go see what Byway has. I have a coupon. I too am getting a pair. I would get one toy a year. One toy. On my birthday, it was such a bullshit deal though. My birthday would come around and my dad would be like, son, let's go to the toy store. And we go to the toy store and my dad would be like, you can have anything in this bucket right here. Everything's broken in that. This gun is in 2 pieces. Why don't you look at it as 2 guns? The glass is half full. So when you grow up like that, when you want things your whole life and you get a little bit of money, you do it. I got a little bit of money. I start buying everything I ever wanted. And then I spoil my daughter. I buy her shit she doesn't even know she wants. I just buy it because I would have fucking wanted it. But not wanting to disappoint your child can backfire on you. Let me tell you what happened. A couple of years ago, I moved into this new house, and I had I had a really nice bedroom for my daughter. I do have, not had. I didn't lose the shit. I wanted to get her a really cool bed. And I was like, baby, I want to get you like a really fun bed. And she's like, yeah, I want a fun bed. She was 3 at the time. And then I go, come on, come here, sit with me, and we'll look at beds online. She goes, okay. So I pull out my laptop, and I go to Google. I put Safe Search on, because I'm not an idiot. You know, I don't need dicks flying up when I'm trying to look at stuff, you know, so put Safe Search on. And then I type in cool beds for little girls. And all these cool beds showed up online. It was like just shit I didn't even dream about seeing. And then, Daddy, I want a castle bed. And I'm like, I want a castle bed too. For you. So we find this castle bed. It's amazing. It's a queen size bed on the bottom. Full queen size bed. And then it's got stairs that lead upstairs to a double bed, and it has a steeple like a castle, and then it has a slide that comes around the other side. And my daughter, Daddy, I want that one. And I go, I want you to have that one too. And we're like high-fiving, yay, yay. And she goes, is it gonna be here tomorrow? I go, wait, let me first buy it. So I'm like, add to cart, yes. Check out, yes. And she's like, will it be here? I go, hold on, let me just hit purchase, $10,000. I'm like, fuck me. My daughter's like, what? No. And I had to buy it because she was sitting right there, and I got her all excited about it, and I bought a $10,000 bed for a fucking 3, and this little bitch hasn't slept in it once. 2 fucking years and she hasn't slept in the goddamn bed. She has a queen-size bed from the age of 3. I never had a queen-size bed till I was 30. And that was because that's when I moved out of my parents' house. And I know for you guys 30, I'm like, for an Indian guy, that's pretty young, but I was 30 when I moved out. And my brother was 36. He goes, where are you going? I'm moving out. Well, I better go with you. I don't want to look like a loser. It's too late. You're 36. You have kids, sir?
Yes.
How many? 2. Are those them? Those your with you? Or? No? Okay. Oh, 2 more white people. I figure they might be yours, you know? What do you...
A daughter.
A daughter and a son. And who's older? The daughter? Daughter. And which one do you like? Both? Wait, listen to the question, sir. What's your name?
Greg.
Greg. Okay, Greg. When I ask you which one of your kids do you like better, I'm not asking you which one do you love more. I don't think you love either of them more than the other, correct?
Yes.
You love them both equally. You don't want anything bad to happen to either of them. but you like one better. It's human nature, Greg. Listen, liking one of your children more than the other is literally the difference between running and walking. Let me explain. You're in the living room, you're watching TV, and all of a sudden you hear somebody fall down the stairs. Ah! Oh my God, who was that? It's me. Oh my God. Right? Okay. Sitting in the living room, you're watching TV, all of a sudden you hear, ah! Oh my God, who was that? It's me. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You're still gonna go, but which one are you running for? Probably the girl, huh? How old are they?
My daughter's 40.
Daughter's 14?
28.
Your son's 28. Wait, I thought you said your son was younger. Oh, he's older. Oh, yeah, so yeah, it's the baby always. It's the little girl, right? Yeah, it's the way we work. What's your name, buddy? Omar. Where's your family from? Egypt. Oh, shit, that's Sphinx. Nope, that joke flew right past him. I like that. I waited on it for a second, didn't go anywhere. And is that your girlfriend? And she's not Egyptian, right? Are you okay, sweetheart? Are you a hostage? Link if you need help. Now, you grew up in Poland. When did you move to Canada?
In 82.
82. So when you grew up in Poland, were you learning, were they speaking Russian back then?
I had to take.
You had to take Russin, right? Yeah, I knew that, right? So you speak Russian or understand it to a certain degree? Yeah. I just learned how to say how are you in Russian, that's why. You know say how are you in Russian, Vince? Cock dealer. I swear, this Russian guy walks up and goes, hey, cock dealer. I go, hey, man. I don't give a shit if you're a blackjack dealer, all right? Don't come around here offering me all that. You find vag dealer, send her over. I like listening to people speak Russian. You ever heard people speak Russian? It's amazing. They just sound like they're talking backwards the whole time. Vladimir, that's a real swear word in Russian. Blat. It's almost like they didn't have a swear word and some guy drank too much vodka one night. Boris, how do you feel? Blat. He feels blat. Are there any Russian people here? Oh, all right. Where? You're Russian, bro? What's your name? What? Anand? Omar? Jamal? Where are you from, Anand? Your parents are from Uzbekistan. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're Russian. You speak Russian? Nice. Well, maybe you can clear this up for me. Last summer, I had to do some plumbing work on my house in Los Angeles, and I hired these two Russian plumbers. Great guys. First, let me just say, they were great guys. They were reasonably priced. They were on time. They were tidy. They did good work. They never gave me any problems. They were respectful. But every day when they would come to work, they would call me by my last name and then giggle like little kids. Good morning, Mr. Peter. I'm like, it's Peters, Mr. Peters. Okay, Peter. You know, why don't you just call me Russell? Okay, Russell. Peter. And I'm like, what the fuck are they laughing at? So I called one of my Russian friends. I'm like, yo, every day these guys come to the house, they call me by my last name, and then they giggle. He goes, well, what do they say? Mr. Peter. And he's like, ha, 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 ha. That's messed up, man. I go, why? Yeah, your last name. In Russian, it means faggot. Like, do you mean gay? No. Homosexual? No. Faggot. Mr. Peter. Seems your pipes are blocked. Nice castle bed, Peter. I'm what they call a sleeper. I'm lazy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I love sleep. Like I genuinely, if I can get 14 hours a day, I'm good. I think I might have been like a koala in my last life or something, you know what I mean? But I just love sleep. Let me tell you something. I've been doing stand-up for 27 years. Not because, I do love what I do, don't get it wrong. But I didn't get into this because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fucking, one day I'll be something. No, I got into this because in 1989, I was standing around with my friends and I was like, yo, I wanna get a job where I could sleep all day and then work for like, I don't know, like an hour. And goes, comedian. I'm like, I'll take it. You don't know how, I'll figure it out. This isn't talent, this is determination for sleep. I love sleep. And when we're sleeping with you, ladies, and I mean sleeping with you, just sleeping, you need to know that your man respects your sleep. Because a man, I mean, when I'm sleeping, my girlfriend's beside me, I will do whatever it takes to not disturb her sleep. And I would hope she would do the same. But I will do whatever it takes to not ruin her. Obviously, there's those times, you know, you roll over in the middle of the night, you know. And we'll do that until we forget. Get off me! I'm like, oh my God, sorry. Oh my God, thank God you woke me up. I was having a nightmare. But other than that, we'll do whatever it takes to not disturb sleep. When we're sleeping with you, ladies, and I know this for me especially, when my girlfriend's asleep beside me, I'll do whatever it takes to not disturb her. And more often than not now, especially after 40, like 3:30 in the morning, I'll get waken up because I have to pee. And then I'm like, you know what? Look at her, all pretty and sleepy, and I don't want to disturb her, so I'm going to risk a bladder infection. And I just go back to sleep, right? And then about 10 minutes into my sleep, I start dreaming about peeing. That's your body going, hey, asshole, didn't I try to tell you something a minute ago? And the minute you start dreaming about peeing, that's when you have to get up and go do it, because your body's like, we're not playing this game. And when I finally agree with myself that I'm going to go to the bathroom, I become the most stealth-like ninja human being you've ever seen in your life. I start edging towards my side of the bed. And while I'm doing that, I'm pushing up the blanket right behind her, you know? So that way it feels like I'm still there. And then when I get to the edge of the bed, I literally pour myself out of the bed. And then I get up, and then when you get up to go to the bathroom in the night, guys, you have to make an announcement. It doesn't have to be loud, it doesn't have to disturb anybody, but you have to say, I just gotta pee. Because if you don't, and she wakes up and you're not there, she immediately assumes you're sleeping with somebody else. So it's a safety thing, it's an insurance policy. She doesn't have to react to it, she doesn't even have to move. You just have to say, I just gotta pee. She's dreaming, she's asleep, she's dreaming about playing tennis. Just gotta pee. Now I've made my announcement, now I'm ready to go to the bathroom. I know where all the squeaks are, so I avoid them. I tiptoe the whole way. And then when I get to the bathroom door, when you get to the bathroom door, guys, it's very important.